gotta stay quiet, okay?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Country Mama Quickies. We have Michael and Sarah in the wings. This is Country Mama's first three-way quickie. I'm really excited. It's a first for me. I don't know if it's a first for Michael and Sarah, but we're going to have a lot of fun with our quickie here. Remember, it is family friendly. However, it is at 9:30 at night. So if a little SH bomb slips, or if, somebody wants to share a secret, they certainly can. I'm going to bring them on, and we're going to let them tell us 5 random things about them that you may not know. Then we're going to have our 10-minute quickie interview. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and open up the panel to anybody who wants to come up, or if anybody has any questions that they want to ask on the side. So if you guys are ready, give me a thumbs up in the chat, and also make sure you hit thumbs up over on the YouTube page so we can get that going. So here we go. Is everybody ready? Here is Michael and Sarah for their first Country Mama Quickie.
Hi.
It's like, I got to figure out how to put you in there first. Why won't it let me have you been in the studio? Can you guys see them? You guys are in the studio now, aren't you? I didn't take you out of the studio.
Yeah, you're in the show.
You're in the show.
We should be in the show.
I was supposed to be by myself.
Oh, have we been here the whole time?
And you guys were in there the whole time. I was going to fluff up the audience a little bit for our quickie and then bring you in. But, I'm new at this. I'm a little vanilla. But we're okay. So welcome, Michael and Sarah, to your quickie with Country Mama. Tell us 5 things that you want everybody to know about you and your channel or your family or your life. Anything.
Well, we're high school sweethearts. So that's one.
Yep. And mine's going to be a bit longer because I'm an overachiever. So I'm related to the youngers of the Jesse James Younger Brothers gang. Our ancestor we share was a Revolutionary War soldier in the Continental Army who wintered with George Washington at Valley Forge. Also descending from the same ancestor is Adeline Younger Dalton, the mother of the Dalton gang brothers. So I've got a bit of outlaw in my blood.
That's crazy.
All right, number 3, we don't drink at all.
Yeah. Born and raised in Wisconsin, we don't drink. What's up with that?
We have a drink.
Emmy drinks.
Oh, Emmy drinks. Well, every family's got one.
Yes. All right. So another thing I've got here, my great uncle Gene Younger was a high school teacher and coach for Jeff Ashby, who went on to be the commander of the Atlantis STS-112 mission to the International Space Station. When my uncle passed away, Jeff carried his photo on the mission in his spacesuit pocket and took a photo of it floating inside the International Space Station, which he shared with our family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Another cool family thing.
And the last one for me is I had a traumatic birth.
Yeah, what happened?
She was going to leave it at that.
Yeah, you got to elaborate.
I had a traumatic birth, and that's the end of that.
You're on a live right now.
What do you want from me?
Here she goes.
My kid wants a drink. Here you go.
When kid wants a drink, she's got a drink in a non-drinking family.
Yeah, all right.
Those are 5 very interesting facts. I really think that's interesting about the whole family history. I'm still wondering why Sarah had a traumatic birth, but
Explain.
Okay, really quickly. So the way I was born, the doctor was very rough on me. My dad thought she was going to pop my head off. She even had her foot on the bed pulling on my head. And then when I came out, I was completely black and blue on the whole left side of my body. My parents didn't see me for 24 hours. I had I have short-term memory loss, and I have Erb's palsy on my left arm. My left arm doesn't go completely straight. So I don't know if you can see that. That's how straight it goes compared to that.
Right.
So it's just a little odd. Yeah.
Well, someday I'll tell you about my traumatic delivery.
Yay.
Okay, who's ready for their quickie? Are you guys ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Here.
What do I see peeking in the corner of the screen there? Nice.
That's our cock.
Yeah, that's our cock.
That's your cock. You brought a cock to the party. I love it. I love props. I love that you brought a peacock. So we've got a little extra cock in our quickie here. Hotty, hotty, haw. All right, you guys ready? It is 9:36. We're going to ask questions rapid fire style until 9:46. Who's going to grab the cock? Oh, wait, he got up from the table. Sarah, grab the cock first. Sarah goes first. Sarah, are you ready?
Ready?
Here we go. First question. If you went to space, what planet would you visit first?
Mars, so I can grow potatoes with my own poop, like mac and cheese.
Nice. Michael, when you're alone, what do your chickens talk to you about?
That they're hungry.
Sarah, what is your dream vacation destination and why?
Fiji with my family because it sounds amazing.
I've never heard that before.
I don't know. Fiji sounds ooh.
Now you know what to save up for. Something that you're obsessed with right now.
My daughter. No, my daughter. Family friendly.
It's a peacock. She knows it's a peacock. 3 things you cannot live without, Sarah.
Ooh, Michael, Emerson, Elliott.
Ooh, that worked out good.
Yeah.
Michael, bowling or putt-putt golf?
Putt-putt golf.
Yeah, you just went bowling yesterday. You weren't good.
Yeah. No.
Sarah, what's your current guilty pleasure?
Mountain Dew.
Ooh.
Really bad.
Michael, what's your favorite smell?
Maybe lavender. I like lavender.
Okay. Sarah, who would you like to meet?
Oh, who was I just mentioning earlier?
I don't listen very well. Sorry.
Oh, let's just do Samuel L. Jackson because I like how he talks.
Ooh, yeah, he's a little rough around the edges.
Yes.
I'd say Morgan Freeman, but whatever.
No, I like how he
Okay.
Wouldn't it be cool to have both of them at dinner?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Would.
I like how
Michael-
he swears all the time.
If you could change your name, what would you change it to and why? Samuel L. Jackson.
Do it.
Oh, we were watching your quickie with Lisa, and when you asked Lisa that question, I said she should have said Uranus because you guys just talked about Uranus before that. So Uranus.
Awesome. Sarah, what's your favorite way to travel? Plane, train, or automobile?
Train.
Michael, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Maybe our first dance song, which was "Tangled Up in You" by Aaron Lewis.
Aww.
That would be sweet. Sarah, what is something that you would do to embarrass your family, such as your kids or your spouse? You can't say kill wasp with a pink crock.
I was thinking like fart really loud in public.
You notice that he doesn't seem shocked, though. He doesn't seem shocked. That's what's
that's normal.
You're not embarrassed anymore?
No, that's normal.
Oh,
Who's got the peacock? I don't know who I'm asking. Okay. Michael, what is the first thought you have when you wake up in the morning?
Time to take a shower. That's how I start every day. I take a shower.
Okay. Sarah, what is the best piece of advice you were ever given?
Treat others the way you want to be treated.
She likes this. If you could have one superpower, what would that be?
Oh my God, I don't know. It's eternal happiness, just to be happy all the time.
Aww.
Is that a superpower?
Yeah.
Why not? Sarah, does your car have a name and what is it?
He calls it Tuso because some of the badge numbers came off on it, so it just said TU.
Yeah, it's a Tucson. Some of them fell off, and it said Tuso for the longest time.
So he just calls it Tuso. So
Okay. Michael, what is the favorite country that you'd like to visit? Not vacation, just visit. Favorite country?
Japan.
Sarah, what is your favorite holiday and why?
Christmas. I like giving gifts.
Michael, what is the weirdest thing you've ever done to make money?
You explained a few things that you might want to do.
The weirdest thing I've ever done to make money. Oh man, I don't know. I don't think anything's been that weird.
You don't sell your poop. I know some people,
Do
that.
that?
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness for that.
That sounds like a pretty good way to make money, though. Never ending supply of that.
We'll table that, and you'll put it on your to-do list.
Okay.
To-do list. Sarah, what is a favorite song that always gets stuck in your head? And how does that song go?
If it's meant to be, it'll be. And it was my theme song for when I was pregnant with our son, because I recently went through a miscarriage. And so the song, if it's meant to be, it'll be.
Can you sing it?
Nope.
One stanza?
Not nicely. It's literally, if it's meant to be, it'll be. And then it replays it over and over again.
Wow.
Good Lord. Just Google it.
That was her singing voice right there.
That was her singing voice? Michael, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Chicken.
This is me. No, it's me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'd probably say, if we're looking biblically, God created Adam and Eve, right? He didn't create
Sounds like,
babies.
oh my God, just answer the question.
So I'm going to go with chicken, I guess. Opposite of Lisa.
Sarah, can you say a phrase in another language?
Hola?
That's not a phrase.
I can't say anything. Hola.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás? And what does it mean?
Is it, how are you? Hi, how are you?
Yes, very good. Very good.
Man,
Michael, what's your favorite curse word? You can spell it out if you need to. Favorite curse word.
Curse word?
Ooh.
You can spell it in front of little ears.
Is this just what I use the most, or what I like?
Yeah, what's your favorite one? What do you drop all the time?
The S word, I guess. I don't swear that much.
Well, you know.
My dad told me not to swear on YouTube lives. So
I say sugar, honey, iced tea.
there you go.
Ooh.
Or fudge.
Fudge.
Who has it? Sarah?
Yep.
Sarah, what's your spouse's eye color without looking?
Whose?
Spouse.
What is your
Alcohol.
spouse's eye color
Like
without
greenish
looking?
brown.
Is she right, Michael?
Yeah, it's green.
Ish brown.
Ish
Green
brown.
is poop.
It's greenish poop.
Michael, which movie made you laugh the most?
I guess the first thing that came to mind was Pineapple Express, but Super Bad is another good one. And I like those movies.
Okay.
Borat, yeah.
Sarah, something that you dislike that everybody else loves.
Eggs.
Eggs.
She doesn't eat eggs.
What's the reason you don't eat the eggs?
Yeah.
I
I know.
It's funny. Oh, this is a good one you probably saw from last time, Michael. What would you rather have? Taste buds on your fingertips or on your toes?
Definitely fingertips, because you can control what you're touching. Your feet, you got to walk on what you got to walk on, right?
There you go. You just got to be really careful when you pick your nose.
Maybe it doesn't taste that bad, though. I don't know.
I don't know. Sarah, what do you do to make people laugh?
Tell jokes.
Give us a joke.
Oh God.
Yeah, she's lying right now.
No. I tell this in surgery all the time. Why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road? It got stuck in a crack.
Mind you, she does surgery on children like her age. So
I do.
That's funny. I mean, your mommy's funny. Michael, what is the most embarrassing moment of your life? Don't tell us about when the toilet paper got stuck in a crack.
No, I do have a story. I was told not to tell it. I shouldn't tell it.
No. I mean, okay. Well, you know what? I don't care.
No. There was something that just happened recently that was really. Oh my God! Something just happened that was embarrassing.
It wasn't too embarrassing. You don't remember it.
I guess not. All right, I'm gonna tell the one that I was told not to tell, because I think it's hilarious.
You can drop in some code if you need to.
Why shouldn't I?
Just do it. We're out of time.
Do it already. Just do it.
Rapid fire, dude.
Sarah and I, when we were dating, we were younger. We took a shower together. We used to take showers together without my parents' knowledge, but I'm sure they knew.
They know
And
now.
we dropped something in the shower. I don't remember what it was, and I was terrified to bend over because I had this fear that she would stick something up my bum, right? So I face away from her, or I face her, I should say. Emmy, can you keep your conversations quiet, please? I face her, and I squat down to pick it up, and the little knob on the faucet that turns the overhead on and off goes right up my bum.
And turns off the water.
I turned off the shower, and it was just coming out the faucet down below. So I tried to avoid it, and it still happened.
And then we're younger, so we couldn't really laugh.
Yeah, we're sitting there like,
oh my God, that just happened. Okay. And I was like,
you're not even going to admit that you have a hole there.
sorry, Mom and Dad. I was told not to tell that.
Oh,
That is our last question of the quickie. That's it. The 10 minutes went fast.
maybe we should have ended it before the last one.
Yeah, you should have taken longer on something.
Oh,
You
Lord.
should have sung the song,
Yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah, no.
Well, that was relatively painless, except for that last little bit.
I'm good with it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Is it why you kind of sit crooked? You sit like this?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's permanently
sitting
at
on
an angle.
I always wear a donut.
Wait, Emmy's clapping. She's like, good job, Mom and Dad.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Peacock, for playing.
Yeah.
That was fun. Well, thank you guys for your quickie. What we're going to do now is I have totally ignored the chat because
Me
I've
too.
been interviewing you guys.
Oh, wait, your mom just said something.
Did
Your
my mom
mom is
say
on
something?
here.
Oh no.
Who's in here? Your mom has joined in our quickie, and now she has some knowledge. I think it is amazing.
Oh, that's great. That's
Oh,
really
is this how you came up with the name for your hot sauce, the Inferno hot sauce?
Yeah.
Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody in the chat, I'm going to take just a couple minutes. If you have any questions for Michael and Sarah, I don't know if we should make a shower off limits, shower questions or not. I'm not sure. But if you have a question for Michael and or Sarah, put them in the chat. Make sure you put them in all caps and try to tag me in it so I can know to go back and read it. Thanksgiving conversation is going to be lit this year.
Well, that's great. That's great.
Oh,
Jim, you
I'm
mind
gonna
if I
go
join
back.
your family instead?
I'm going to go back. Casey from Ormsby Farms. He says he's laughing and clutching his pearls.
Oh, my cheeks hurt.
Blind Guy, his wife, and their life, who I just met today. Wonderful, wonderful channel. She says her kids love Uranus. I don't
Who
know
doesn't
if
love
it's in
Uranus,
general
really?
or if it's that maybe directed at you, Michael. I'm not sure. Just checking real quick.
Should we be looking?
Oh, my thing just jumped. Guys, if you have questions for Michael and Sarah, please go ahead, put them in the comments there. Somebody said not Taco Bell as a phrase. Oh, she's talking to Black, so I totally don't know what that is.
Jim, I see you like Aaron Lewis. That's awesome, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys can see chat too, so comment on things if you see them. James is in here from Mahalu. Kelly's in here from Roost and Rescue. I think everybody's excited that you told us the Hello Farm and HVAC, the whole shower story. I'm just thrilled about that.
Well, Alicia, I hope you get a bazillion views on this video.
Will this be my viral moment?
Oh, Lord. I'm sorry.
That could be bad. And he takes a bow. Don't bow down too far. I don't want to repeat, and I don't want to be responsible. I don't even, your mother would just get so upset with me. So Adventures on the Homestead says, dude, I died.
3
Everybody
weeks.
thinks
I'm
it's
here for
great.
it.
Your mother's laughing. She thinks it's great. Okay.
Thank you.
So I can't remember the name of the young lady from Blind Guy, his wife there, lovely lady. I can't remember it. It's going to take me 20 times, but she's saying that she's chuckling. She thought this was really good, but she doesn't have any questions. Adventures on the Homestead says our showers are single, so no worries here. You can come on over.
I do. I have a single shower that I use every morning. Just, you know, I've been scarred for life.
I don't know if I would trust that. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link up. If anybody wants to come up, officially our quickie is over. So what I do now is I'll just open up the panel. So people, if you guys want to come up and join us up here on the panel, you can. If we get some activity, great. If we don't, then we will thank Sarah and Michael for joining us, and sweet little Emmy, who was snuggling with her mama before this started, and I interrupted their snuggle time for this quickie. I'm so sorry. But the link is up there, guys, if anybody wants to come up. I want to hear a little bit more while we're waiting to see if anybody comes up. I want to hear a little bit more about this younger gang because I think that is fascinating.
Ooh, good thing my mom's in here. She's our genealogy buff. Actually, Mom, if you're on your computer,
She won't. I don't think she'll want to.
she could join.
us.
She could join.
us.
I think she has a webcam.
That would be awesome. Come on up, Mom. I'd like to meet you.
She might not be able to figure it out.
She might not be able to figure out. But, all right, so Mom, there's a link in the chat there. If you're on your computer, click that link and you'll be able to join the live, and everyone will see you though. Yeah, so I'm related to the younger brothers of the Jesse James Younger gang.
I think that's so neat.
Yeah, I knew a lot more about it when I was younger, to be honest, and I guess I kind of forgot about it
You
over
should
the
just
years.
make like a video about it or something. Too.
Maybe I should make a video on it.
You should. Did you know about it when you were younger? James says his cam is not set up, or he would. Oh, she says she's not on her computer, Michael.
I don't think.
Your mom has locked herself in the closet in shame.
Yeah, you might be able to do it from your cell phone, but I'm not sure.
So did you know that much about the younger gang? Because like when you were in school, did you do all your school reports on them?
Yeah, you betcha.
And your mom probably did them for you.
And my mom helped me quite a bit with them. Yes.
I used to do all my reports on my family lineage too. And then I found out that that wasn't even really my family lineage.
Oh, that's right. I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. My family lineage was the Mathers.
Mm-hmm.
And I did all of my reports on Stephen Tyne Mather, you know, who's the father of our national park system. And he's got this plaque at the Grand Canyon. And, you know, I just recently found out, because I used to do a lot of studying on Cotton Mather. Cotton Mather was the minister of the Old North Church at the time that Paul Revere made his ride. But he also wrote letters in defense of the women in Salem during the witch trials.
Neat.
And so more women probably would have been hung had it not been for his intervention. He kind of got them to rethink their ways and not burn off all the witches or hang them or whatever it is they were doing. I think there's some people think there were tons and tons, and I think there was only like 36 or something, but he stopped that. Oh gosh, I know her name starts with a K. I'm just going to call her K until she puts it in the chat and I can read it.
I've got a question here.
Yeah.
Jim from Adventures on the Homestead. Aaron Lewis Country or Aaron Lewis Stained? Do you want to go first?
Country.
Both for me. I like both.
Well, okay, I had to choose one. We need more witches. Okay. Well, Emmy wants to be a witch for Halloween.
My daughter's a witch.
I was going to wear one tonight, but I didn't have one to wear.
What is this one? I wanted to know what the hardest thing you had to deal with on the Green Acre.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Thanks for catching that, Sarah.
What was the hardest thing you have dealt with on the Green Acre? I
Losing
guess
our first chicken.
No.
That was mine.
Losing our dog.
Oh, well, I'm thinking like the okay.
Yeah, but I mean the Green Acre is our property, so
yeah, that was hard.
Yeah, losing our dog, that was tough.
Losing their dog, losing their chicken.
Well, I'm changing mine. It's definitely losing our dog. I was thinking of like something with gardens or whatever.
I'll tell you from the outside world looking in, the hardest thing that I've witnessed so far was I was very concerned when Michael was stung, and he titled that, you know, something that he loved so much that could kill him and he might have to give it up. That was heartbreaking. But
Yeah.
Emmy and that little bird. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Emmy and that little bird just touched my heart.
Well, it was a little creepy at first. Her walking around with a dead bird in her hands. We're like, whoa,
Whoa.
what are you doing?
Drop it.
Yeah.
Drop it like soap in the shower, girl.
I hope that's
Bruce
not
and
going to be
Rescue.
like
That's your identifier now. You're the guy that dropped the soap in the shower and you didn't want to be.
yeah, I better not ever end up in prison or something, hey?
They're going to know you ahead of time.
They're going to know. They're going to know.
And you're not even going to get any prison punch to ease it either. You're not getting any of that toilet junk. Bruce and Rescue wants to know, why did you choose the Green Acre for your channel?
That is a great, I can't give away all the details, but the Green Acre.
You gave away all the details about the shower. Come on, man.
No.
No, I can't because it gives away our location too much.
That's
but
quite all right. No, you do what you need to do to keep yourself safe. I'm just kidding.
yeah, so no, all right. So this represents our single acre, this rectangle. So that's our parcel of land. Green, because I want to have an emphasis on living a more sustainable green lifestyle, which there's a lot of things I've wanted to do, and then money's been tight. Like I wanted to do solar on the house and stuff, and
Eventually.
with time. But we've got the gardens, the chickens, the bees, the orchard. We're working on all that stuff. So living a more green, sustainable, thoughtful lifestyle is kind of what that meant. And
How long did it take you to put all those components together for your brand?
There's more components, but it happened really quick. I don't know. It just popped into my head, and there was a whole bunch of things that tied together. Even like the Green Acre, which or the Green Acres, the show. Mm-hmm. That wasn't from our time, so I never watched it. But if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but the main character wanted to leave the city and lead a more simple lifestyle, and that's
Oliver.
Oliver, yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. So that's another thing that ties into it.
That's awesome. You should watch the Green Acre sometime, or Green Acres.
Is it in black and white?
No, it's in color.
Okay.
Wow.
It's in color, and they're
your standard.
I honestly don't even watch TV. I watch YouTube.
I'm going to say hello to Adventures of Three Gingers. If you guys haven't checked them out, they are a great channel. And I want to let them know that recently my husband, myself, and 2 of our grandkids did the Smuckers or Suckers challenge that they had on their channel. It's because of them that we shoved all those Sammies in our faces the other day. Roost and Rescue says Green Acres was her favorite show. You've got to watch it. When we first moved onto this homestead, my brother gave us like a homesteading and farming book. I mean, it's big and it's about that thick. And on the inside, It says to Oliver and Lisa, which was Oliver and Lisa from the Green Acres. So that was kind of fun. So,
nice.
So let's see, what else can we talk about?
Is Papa Jim nearby?
Papa Jim he's gone to bed.
Ah, okay. I was going to tell you to say hello.
I will tell him that you said he would have been laughing hysterically at this. I need to see if I can get him to stay up for one. But he usually goes to bed pretty early because he gets up and goes to work very early.
Understand.
He stayed home today. He was working on a project here today, and when he came in, he says he just felt like he worked all day, and he had some soup and went to bed. So I said, "You go on to bed.
Gotcha.
I got a quickie to do." One of these days we'll have him join me so maybe I could have a foursome somewhere.
I was going to say it could have been a 4-way. It's a little more exciting, I guess.
I know we were
little more fair, right?
Earlier, it's like, oh, this is our first thriesome. Okay.
She said it's not the way she pictured her first threesome.
And you brought a peacock.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's still with us.
Cute. What is the peacock's name?
Does it have a name on its tag?
Pause.
We got it from the zoo. It came in a purse. It's obviously my daughter's.
Just pick a random piece of text on the tag, and that's its name.
Surface.
Is it like Sir and then
or
face?
Aurora? This
Aurora. Aurora toys.
Yeah, it says surface washable.
Aurora. Yeah.
Aurora's better.
Well, this time we identified it wrong. It's a female.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
You were outnumbered tonight. So how are
Mom.
things going?
Mom, ask me a question.
Yeah, Mom, ask your son a question if you're still in here. Guys, ask Michael
Why
and
is he
Sarah some
waiting?
questions, anything you want. It doesn't have to be about homesteading. It doesn't have to be about anything that you would normally see them talking about. This is a free-for-all. You can ask them anything you want. It's like everybody has gone to sleep.
Green Acres was almost black and white. I joined in just in time to catch this question.
Oh yeah. Thank you
What
for
did I
that
miss?
piece of
Information.
information. Yeah. How old are the two of you? That's a good question.
Oh,
28.
that's a good question.
29.
28 and 29, high school sweethearts. What grade did you meet in?
We live.
I was in my
No.
No.
We have no idea when we met. We always have known each other since we were in, was it elementary school?
Yeah.
We went to the same elementary school, and then a few years in, you went to a different elementary school that was built closer to your house.
Which was still
our
like
subdivision are literally butt up next to each other.
yeah, our parents lived like not even 2 minutes apart.
And they still do. And we live a mile away from them.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
So we've known each other our whole life,
yeah.
but we started dating her junior year, my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
Was there ever a time like during
Yeah.
elementary or junior or even early in that high school year where you just looked at each other and went, ooh. Ooh,
Oh.
he's weird.
Yeah,
Or,
actually, you
"Ooh,
did.
He talks
You
too
did.
much.
I liked him a lot, and it totally creeped you out. Remember? You're like, she's weird, and
No.
She's
There was
clingy.
Yeah.
no she put like most people do when they're younger and self-conscious and all that. She put a mask on and represented herself as somebody that she truly wasn't, and that scared me
to
away.
fit in with other people.
Yeah, but I mean, so there was a time when she was pretending to be something she wasn't, and I didn't like that. And then when I got to know her, then I fell in love with her.
When you got to know her when she was comfortable with like picking boogers off of her shirt and farting in public, then it all came
Yeah,
together.
and
That was not a booger. That was like a dog hair that we don't have anymore. There was just a piece of lint.
That
on
was
there.
that tattoo. That one didn't wash. It's not a booger.
Yeah,
It's a
but
dog
we
hair.
didn't
Wait,
use
you don't
a
have a
good
dog
booger.
anymore.
Yeah. Well, even if you don't have a dog, the hair is always here.
forever.
No matter what you do, it's always here.
It is
It's constantly
always
reminded
there.
of it.
Papa Jim got down on the floor to do something today, and he stood up. He says, "Well, I've done my part today." And I said, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "I cleaned the floor." And he was just covered in dog hair. I'll just
Swiffered.
wait to him. He was like a big Swiffer. He really, really was. So, tell us a little bit about your hot sauce. How is it going? How are your sales? And what's your production looking like? How much are you putting out?
How much am I putting out? Well, let's just say the faucet's
Hot
getting enough
sauce.
action.
I don't want to hear what you're putting out during the threesome, but what are you putting out for hot sauce? Oh, you have 3 hot sauces. That's a 3-way right there.
Yeah, it's so we've got 3 heat levels of salsa, and I pretty much sold out of our Inferno. I'm out of ghost peppers right now, so I've got a supplier on the black market that's going to hook me up with some ghost peppers. So I can make some more Inferno. But we've had some pretty good sales. Things have slowed down a little bit now, but the revenue we made off that we'll be throwing back into our channel I want to upgrade my gear and get a better camera and get that high-end drone that I've been looking for. So
Do you know what I did?
that's what we'll be doing with the revenue that we made off the sales. What's that?
I bought my gimbal.
Did you? That's awesome.
I did. And then I played with it for 2 days and couldn't download all of the software. So my phone isn't compatible, so it has to be sent back. I'm very disappointed.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I thought it would work with my phone, but it won't. And I'm not spending $800 on a phone that it'll match up with. Adventures of 3 Ginger says she married her high school sweetheart, but they're much older. You guys are just babies. And Kelly over at Rooster and Rescue says pet hair is a condiment at her house. It is here too. If you don't get some dog hair in your dinner, then I haven't done my job.
Pass the pet hair, please.
What's a
with
gimbal?
What's a
the size
gimbal,
of
my
a
mom
porno.
says?
A gimbal is it's almost like a tripod that you can carry or you can set up, and it holds your phone in it, and it has stabilization, not stimulation, stabilization. So it handles like, so when you're walking, it doesn't shake or wobble, and it does the yaw rate, and it just gives you really nice, clean, clear shots. And because I don't walk pretty, I shuffle, and so the camera does this when I walk, and it looks awful. But alas, it will not work with my phone. So I'm
Yeah,
a
that's
little
a
upset.
bummer.
Now I'm looking at GoPros, or Michael was kind enough to suggest some cameras in the past, but I still think that's out of my price range. So I don't know what I'll be doing
Yeah.
yet.
Hey, if you ever need advice on anything, feel free to shoot me an email or whatever. I'd be happy to.
Yeah,
And Jim too,
I'll do
Adventures on the Homestead. He knows a lot about cameras and stuff too.
Adventures on the
I
Homestead.
married my landlord.
Okay,
Yep.
Adventures on the Homestead. We need to get you on here for a quickie because I got to hear about that one. Mahalo loves his gimbal. I'm happy for you, James. It sucks that I can't use mine. Thank you for that. Maybe you'd like to give me a paper cut and put some lemon juice in it while you're at it. They make gimbals for phones, camcorders, GoPros, and camera. I know. Mine doesn't work. Kay says, I think my friend had a salt and a dog hair shaker every time I ate over there. I kept eating there, though. Well, but see, here's the thing. Oh, no, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be plant-based if there was dog hair in that, huh, Kay? Kay puts out some wonderful plant-based food. I was over on her website today, and it's like, oh, wow. And Roost and Rescue thinks you should put out a hot sauce called Pet Hair Inferno. I think you should put one out called, like, in the shower.
Pet Hair Inferno.
Shower salsa. Shower salsa. I'm going to shut my
Steamy
mouth.
shower.
The steamy shower.
That's out there now.
Oh,
I
you
can't
could put
believe
like a cosmic like thing on it, a cosmic band or something, and it would be like the steamy shower. It's the Uranus pucker ghost pepper salsa. Vision Acres is here late. Oh, Vision Acres, you do not know what you missed.
Put it on a t-shirt, right?
James says you need to make one.
Call it the
Call it
clincher.
the clincher. Your shower steam salsa is called the clincher. Sarah, will you ever speak to me again?
Clincher. I like it.
Sarah's like this. It's like, oh, she's never even going to speak to me.
I'm just
again. She's gonna
embarrassed.
say, why in the world did you even agree to go on
You
here?
shouldn't be embarrassed. Alicia's told some stories, some crazy stories, like the time you were on the stage and an incident happened. That's a story.
I knew you.
That was very
I knew,
public.
right here. I knew that was coming up. Sarah, did you ever hear that one?
She
No,
hasn't.
I would really like to hear it.
I fell running on a dance floor in Jamaica during a contest, and when I fell forward, and my butt was so sunburned from doing naked snorkeling that I couldn't put any underwear on. So I didn't have any underwear on, and I fell forward, and my dress flew up over my head in front of everybody. And then when I rolled over, and my knees were just on fire because I hit and I hurt so hard. When I rolled over, the MC, who was a cross-dressing man named Winston Winstina, he came over and he was wearing a suit, but he had little stilettos on. And he was like putting his stilettos in something on the floor, and he had this look on his face. And I looked over, and the floor was wet. And in his microphone, in front of everybody said, "Oh, honey, you pee-peed on my floor." I said, "Oh no, I didn't." Oh yes, you did. You pee-peed on my floor. But I answered the question, and I still won a silver coin, and I got some Jamaican rum. I won.
Very nice.
So that's way more embarrassing than my shower story. Am I right? Because that was just us. Nobody got to see that.
I can give you more
Alicia's
than that.
was very
I'll save
public.
it for another day.
I can literally like picture it in my head happening. Like I can replay it.
Yeah, that was a good time.
It was perfect, and it was like drawn out for a while. You're like, no, you pick it up. I'm like, I'm not picking it up. You pick it up. You're like, well, I don't want you to touch me. I'm like, I swear I won't touch you. Like we kept on back and forth.
The
with
shower
Didn't
assaulted
you
me
shower and
instead.
stand in opposite corners? Do you guys remember? Do you remember the movie Weird Science? Did you ever see the movie Weird Science?
I got to look it up. Doesn't sound familiar.
There's this scene where the two teenage boys actually shower with this model, and they just stand in the corner. They're like 6 feet away from each other, just hovered in the corner. And there's this beautiful woman. They're like, that's how I imagine you guys were. No, you pick it up. I don't want to.
No, I didn't care if I picked it up, but it was just the fact that he kept saying that he thought I was going to touch him. I was like, I swear I won't.
Chivalry. I decided to bend over and get it.
You're the one that dropped it. You should have to be the one to pick it up.
I don't remember who dropped it, but
you did. I can replay it. I remember.
She has flashbacks.
It was the soap. It was literally
shampoo.
A container.
Like
I don't know,
a bottle?
like a container of soap, like body wash. And then you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna face you. And you're like, I'm gonna go down slow. I'm like, okay, my hands are right here. Yeah. And then the water shuts off and it's draining. And your parents and your sister were downstairs watching a movie, and we were trying not to laugh.
Now was giving out all the details. His mother didn't know that one. She didn't know she was actually in the house.
we were probably.
They were all in the house.
We were on different levels, but the way that the house is set up, the bathroom,
it's right above them.
It's like 3 feet away from the living room where everybody was.
Oh no! I have to say something. Your mother knew a Winston in Negril, Jamaica. Oh no! Because Kimberly, that was in Negril, Jamaica. We need to talk.
Yep. And I told you, Alicia. Actually, when Alicia was, dude, it's got to be him. I told you, Alicia, when you told that the first time, that my mom had been in Negril a handful of times, and I bet you that's the same person.
I just want to ask your mother, because she's in here. I want to know, Kimberly, did you stay at the zoo?
Oh no. Look what your mom said.
Oh, they knew a lot more about you guys than you knew they knew. I want to know, Kimberly, did you stay at the zoo?
Yeah.
On the other side. Were you on the other side of Sandals? Were you just a little north of Sandals? That's what I want to know. I don't know what James is doing in swim shorts. Oh, yes, Weird Science. They were in the shower in their swim shorts.
Was this like a school shower? I'm assuming, maybe.
No, he's talking about Weird Science. It was in a shower in a house. Yeah. You need to watch it.
Oh, it was in a house. Okay.
Geeks. It's about two kids who are computer geeks, and they hook up their computer to a Barbie doll and they make a real person. And then things just go haywire from there. It is hysterical.
I'll add it to the to-watch list.
It's an 80s movie. I'm still waiting for your mother to tell me if she stayed at the zoo, because if she knew Winston.
We just talked about our age, Alicia.
What's that? What'd you say?
Oh, I was just saying, you said it was in the 80s, and I said we just talked about our age. That's well before we were ever born.
I know, but some people appreciate 80s movies, even if it's not from their time. I mean, did you ever watch The Breakfast Club?
That connection, Joe.
You're breaking up.
Yes. Stand By Me is my favorite movie of all time.
Oh yeah, Stand By Me. That's a good one. So your mom says no. She always stayed on the east end at Teawater. We were on the west. We were on the west 7-mile stretch of Negril, but we knew a Winston in Jamaica in Negril. Black says, "Is that the nakey side of Jamaica?" I'm just asking before I book our trip. Yes. That's how I ended up with a sunburned butt. I was naked snorkeling, and I had so much buoyancy, because there's a lot of buoyancy back here, that I was snorkeling. I had a little, not a noodle, but a little float pad, and I was like resting on the float pad, and I had my face in the water, and my butt was like buoyant. It was like a buoy. And so it got all sunburned because I was skinny dipping. So yeah, it's the nakey. So Sherry, if you ever want to talk to me about that, I can fill you in. Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, Encino Man, which is hysterical. Son-in-law, Biodome. Okay, I want to tell Vision Acres about son-in-law. Tomorrow, my video drops where I get to ride in a combine. And I've always wanted to ride in a combine ever since Pauly Shore jumped up in that combine and took it all around the fields. Remember when he did that, Vision Acres? So last week I got to ride in a combine, and I'm dropping the video tomorrow at 5:00. I had the best time up in that combine, and all I could think of was Pauly Shore singing "Thank God I'm a Country Boy." That was so much fun. And Biodome. Vision Acres is a Pauly Shore fan, I can tell. And Sherry says they're going to start packing tonight. I don't know where they're packing. I don't know if they're packing to the nakey side of Jamaica. I think that's what she's going.
Did you find out how much that combine cost?
How much what? The combine? I did not ask how much the combine costs. But I will tell you that I met this little old man, and he took me out to this field, and he said I could ride in the combine. And then I found out
How much the combine? Yeah.
I found out later that all of the equipment and all of the hundreds of acres of fields and the co-op and everything he owned. 87 years old, and he just wore blue jeans and a shirt like anybody else, but he had more money than God. So you guys, if anybody here has little kids that loves to watch tractors and just like farm equipment, the video tomorrow you're really going to love. And I know some friends who have little boys that I know they're just going to love watching it over and over again, watching all of the tractors and everything. I had a blast, and the people couldn't understand why I was having so much fun. It's like asking a little kid if they want to go on a fire truck. I mean, of course, I loved it. All right, guys, I keep dropping the link, but it doesn't look like anybody wants to come up. I'm going to do it one more time. Can't get your mama up here. I don't know if we can get Vision Acres up here. Noah will like it. Noah will like it. So I'm going to give
Emily,
them just a couple
you just
minutes.
sent me a text. You're in here. You join. I want to see your face.
Who are you talking to? Your mother? She can join on the phone. Kelly said she would, but she's under the weather. Vision Acres says they'll come up.
No, I got a friend who's watching right now. Her name's Emily.
Oh, have her jump up here. We can all make fun of your peacock.
Uh-oh, my mom sent us.
I was going to say something else, but I'll be kind. We're going to see if Emily pops up. We're going to see if maybe Vision Acres will pop up. But I think we're pretty much coming to the end of our quickie. Oh, we got somebody. Yep, Mike and Chelsea's coming on.
It was very enjoyable, but it seems like our internet's dropping.
Oh, and just when you got now it's a party.
Right?
Now it's a party. We got all of us. We got everybody but Papa Jimmy's missing out. Thank you, Three Gingers. I appreciate you showing up. We'll be having Country Mama Quickies every Monday night at 9:30 Central. And next week we are having Casey from Ormsby Farms.
That'll be fun.
And boy, is that going to be a pearl clutcher. I can already tell that boy.
I feel bad because we were so late to this one. We got brought into a scavenger hunt on another channel, and I'm running around everywhere.
Y'all, I want to do a scavenger hunt. I've been thinking about doing one of those. Thank you, Three Gingers. I want to keep calling you Ginger Ninjas, but I know that.
I ended up breaking a chair in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm. You broke what?
I broke a chair. I went to bounce up off the chair, and it fell apart. I didn't hit the ground, luckily.
Yeah, he ran so fast. He tripped over a trash bag. He almost ate it with that. He broke one of the chairs because he was like zooming back to sit down. It was entertaining.
What's
you
that?
Almost ate the trash bag?
I tripped over a trash bag.
And then she said you almost ate it.
Not the trash bag.
Ate the floor.
So I want to know, you guys were a little late to the party.
Yes.
And James says, who doesn't love a good quickie, right? And Kelly agrees. Kelly agrees. So you guys missed all the good shotgun answers here.
Yeah,
I know.
we're gonna have to go back and watch
rewatch
it. We even
have to
told
go back.
we even told Michael we'd be here to watch it because
Yeah,
we've
well,
been
we
talking to
planned
him because
on
he
it.
sent us some wickedly hot honey that we cooked dinner with tonight.
Oh, don't say too much. He's got to watch the video tomorrow. It's up tomorrow. Don't you worry.
Oh, you missed some wickedly hot here. Let me tell you. Do you guys have a single or a double shower where you live?
Us?
Is it?
Yeah.
We have a single shower.
Is that
single shower?
It's a
I know. Very
It's just
disappointed.
a normal bathtub with the shower.
yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe we're not getting.
Oh,
the
is
joke.
that? Okay, no, we are getting the joke
Oh.
because we came in right after that because you guys were talking about your story with the double shower heads, weren't you?
Ooh.
Is that what that was?
Well, she's like, wait a minute.
Was it the double? Because I remember.
Sarah, were double shower heads involved?
Is that
Oh,
how that works?
we've got a-
Is that
I
what
think
they're
they're asking
there?
them.
Us?
Yeah.
I want to know. Well, you're saying double shower heads. I'm asking Sarah, were there double shower heads involved in your story? But their internet's messing up, so they're just
So
breaking down. They're
technically-
saying no.
A double.
Michael, Sarah, we love you. I think Michael's turning a shade of red.
Now the story is
are
just
looking
getting
like a
worse.
robot.
Is he put? We're gonna have to point.
No, one shower head.
Okay, that's your phone.
I know my phone won't stop going
No,
off.
there's one
Oh,
shower
God.
head. One shower head.
What are we looking at? What?
So Michael says he's
phone's in
going to
the
have the
bedroom.
answer in the chat because their internet is so robotic. Safe equals single shower, double equals backdoor danger.
It's probably Scott still. She's checking my phone. It's going off.
Oh my goodness, you guys are funny. Mountain Grandma wants to know where the Green Acre, where you're located. You don't have to be specific. I'm sure he'll be fine with me saying that they live in the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure
the
we'll be-
their internet's messing up. It happens on occasion. I think we broke the internet with some of these answers today.
Yeah,
We have to go back and
we're gonna have to watch that because we heard your stories about your sunburnt bum.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
I was cracking up.
Fake single shower. So back your
Sarah
broke-
broke the computer.
better.
Ah. Blame it on the peacock. Blame it on the peacock, Sarah.
You gotta let her fly.
Oh, buddy, that's a.
Well, what you guys missed earlier is when we first came on, this was our Country Mama Quickie. They're my first three-way. It's the first time I've
Hold
had
on,
two
you're
other
moving
people with me. So this Quickie's a three-way, and they brought an extra cock with them because of that peacock there. But then we
Hopefully
found
they
out it
didn't
was
disappoint. I'm sure they didn't.
Well, I mean,
Fine, broken.
I have more. I've got about 2 over there and I
Oh,
think a
buddy.
couple over here. So I've got
Put
more.
it back in.
oh, it's a cock off. It's a cock off. We're going to see who's got the most. I have a dear friend in Tennessee, and she'll call and we chat in the mornings. And she'll say, "I brought my coffee," and I've got some coffee cups that have big red roosters on them. And I'll say, "I've got my hands wrapped around a big red cock," and she gets so upset with me. It's like, it's a rooster. That's
It's
what
a
they're
rooster.
called.
That's what a rooster's called.
That
Yeah,
is what it's called. Take it
Well,
out.
in that case, we
I
have
can't help
42
it that
of
your
them in
mind
the
lives in the
yard.
gutter.
that's true.
The Green Acres looking forward to your video.
Oh,
It's a cock off. It
It
is.
was entertaining. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. That stuff he's saying, I already pulled the peppers up because it doesn't need to get any hotter.
It's hot, y'all. Like real hot. It's so good.
Are you ready?
Oh, you got some of his hot sauce?
It was his
It's,
ghost
ghost
pepper,
pepper honey.
honey.
Oh, the ghost pepper honey.
Mhm.
Cock-a-doodle don't. Cock-a-doodle don't. Michael, if you guys get out and come back in, do you think it would fix it?
Oh, dude, my phone won't stop.
Do you log off and log back in? Because we still have 10 people in here, so I don't think they're done with questions for you yet.
My cat almost fell off of the couch.
She'll land on her feet.
You'd be surprised.
were
They're still kittens.
What were we laughing about last night when we were milking that cow?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, we were talking about the teats.
It was wiener teats or something?
Yep, the wiener teats. Yep, that's what it was.
Wiener teats.
Oh, out of the mouths of babes. Absolutely. It's hilarious. We were not expecting any type of question like that. I was like, I didn't think it was possible for something to have 4 wieners, but good try, kiddo.
Just grow that kiddo up with the knowledge of knowing you always go for the 4 wieners.
Right?
Don't ever try to milk the one that just has 1 wiener. Don't milk that one.
No, that's a horrible idea.
Because somebody's going to lose more than a finger.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Now, Grandma, thank you so much for joining us. I wish we wouldn't have had some technical difficulties with Michael and Sarah, but I hope you had fun while you were here. I think it was a good quickie. I hope you had a good time. Green Acre is rebooting their laptop. Kelly says she's not done with the Green Acre. She wants to know more about Michael and Sarah. Oh, so what have you guys done today at your farm there, Vision Acres?
Oh, goodness. Not really anything today. Things were kind of crazy. We had like a lot of storms last night and a lot of rain, so everything was just a big muddy mess, and it got cold. So we kind of just stayed inside for the most part.
It's the same way here. I went out to take care of the chickens, and I was sliding in the mud, and I just about had enough.
Oh,
Hello,
yeah.
Susie. Good night, Mountain Grandma. Good night, Farm and HVAC. I don't know who's leaving or who's just saying good night, but we have James. Sir James is in the house.
Hi.
Finally got the camera connected, so gracing you guys with my presence.
Oh my goodness. Mahalo.
Hello, Susie Jacobson from Madison, Wisconsin.
Welcome, everybody. So we've had our 10-minute quickie with Michael and Sarah. If anybody has any questions, put them in caps, and they'll be able to read them in the chat, or you're welcome to come up. I think I have room for 2 more, but we are kind of winding down. I am going to say, if you go just a couple more minutes, you're going to be the longest quickie I've had.
Oh, yeah.
And we're still going strong with 2
Don't
comments.
anybody tell James, but I do have. Okay, I just want to tell you, Michael, that Chelsea says she has more cocks in her kitchen than you guys have there.
Wow.
And James, I'm going to tell you that I have a quickie scheduled with your wife solo. You're not invited.
Yes, I know.
It's
She
just me
says
and Papa
she
Love.
says
gets
no
to
James
watch.
allowed.
He gets to watch. Yes, he can pour a drink, sit back, and he can watch. All he wants.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Each their own.
Years. It's so fun because it really is innocent, but I love innuendos. I can't help it.
It's
Life-
awesome.
Life's too short to not have some innuendo fun, you know?
Right.
I
Absolutely.
agree.
Hey, Kelly. Kills.
Kelly's up there. She's calling you her dude, James. I don't know Susie, but welcome, Susie. It seems you guys know Susie, right, Michael?
Never met her, but apparently she's from Madison, which is
Oh, did I miss that earlier? Did she say that?
no. I met her on a different live somewhere way back when.
So you do know her. So
Well, I've never met her personally.
got you.
There we go.
Just like, how did you know this? You must know her. No, don't know her. But I did talk to her before, so you know her.
Sure, I know
No,
her.
I don't.
He's
I
like,
don't.
I knew about her, but
I know her as well as I know that shower faucet.
Oh, wow.
well,
What?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty personal, I guess, isn't it? Never mind. I
That
take
did
that back.
not-
I think she's done talking.
that did
She's
not
covering
play
her
well
face.
at all. Sarah's
No, I
like,
didn't.
what?
Maybe I should go to bed.
I was gonna say you guys missed our conversation with Rolling with Raquel. That's where we went for the scavenger hunt, and I don't know. We got on the topic of Michael's 4th of July Speedo, and so I asked him. This is back when we had our. And yes, I'm gonna say it again. we had our old house, and we had like, I mean, it was like tiny yard, but it was like in a subdivision. So there was like, you know, yard and right next to yard, right next to yard. And so I looked at him and I said, hey, I said, we have this pool right here now. If I buy you an American flag Speedo for the 4th of July, will you wear it? He goes, absolutely. He was all gung-ho for it. And then the day comes and he had to hide it all. So I was like, okay, well, that's no fun.
I still shot fireworks off in a Speedo wearing
With your Speedo?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But the best
James is
part,
choking on his drink. You're talking about your Speedo. You're like, I shot fireworks off in that baby.
it got better.
we were swimming in the pool, and I had a towel on, and I didn't pay attention to who I was standing next to, and I took the towel off.
Right
and
in front of my mom's
my
face.
mother-in-law turned around like this.
So we've all got embarrassing stories. It's all good.
I don't know. I almost mushroom stamped your mother.
Wow.
I don't know too many people can
We
say
know
that.
more than we need to know.
Man.
Salute.
I didn't take it that far. That was all him. Oh gosh, that was not. Woo, my face.
Yeah.
I'm getting red.
What was that? You mushroom stamped her mother?
I said I almost mushroom stamped my mother-in-law. And if you don't know what it is, I'm not going to
Yeah,
explain
no.
it here. You
Oh,
might
no,
want to
I'm
Google
just
it, but it
saying
might be
hashtag
scary if you do.
mushroom
No,
stamp.
no,
Put it on
don't Google it.
Yeah, don't Google that.
No.
And if you do, don't do it at work.
I just want you to hashtag it and put it on a T. That's all I'm saying.
You can't say what it
I don't
means.
think that's something you want to do.
It might sell.
Is Sarah Googling it right now?
Yeah, he's like, you can't figure out what it means. I'm like, well, I can, but I want to see pictures. So
Oh, no, you don't.
You don't want to see pictures.
Everybody getting close. I want to see her reaction.
no, that's not. Nope, that's not. Mm-mm.
Are
For
you
those of
sure
you
it
just
might
joining
be?
us- For those of you just joining us, Sarah is Googling a mushroom stamp.
He's down there shaking his head. He goes, I can't believe this is going this way.
Man.
I mean,
Only here is what I want to say.
Well, you did say the party was
if you
here,
were to
right?
slap something with
Right.
something, and it would leave an impression.
James right now is going online and he's
This
hiding
is
all
when
of
you
these
slap
pictures.
something with something. And
James is fervently going delete,
Oh my
delete, delete,
This is awesome.
That's so funny.
delete. Sarah, you're blushing, honey.
Very
Can you
naive.
tell? Can you tell?
Just a little.
it can't
I don't
be
know
as
who's
bad as
blushing
me right
more,
now.
you or your
No.
husband. And is your mother-in-law still in here? That's what I want to know.
Oh no, I
All
didn't think about that.
This is not
Oh, yes. Yes, Michael's mother's in the chat.
Oh, buddy.
Say hi, Mom.
And hi, Mom. And
Oh,
Michael's
no.
mother was here for
Hey,
the shower story
She should,
earlier.
she should be proud that she had to Google that.
Oh,
though.
that's about
Oh yeah, she's my innocent
That's
little
true.
angel. You guys are ruining her.
my bad. Yeah, but y'all, Jesus and coffee.
Jesus and coffee and peacocks. Good. Jesus, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Oh my goodness. Now I'm sweating.
Poor Sarah. She getting
Oh.
educated. Did you guys
My
hear?
teeth
Okay.
hurt from smiling. Like they hurt.
That's usually how we are too.
Oh, man.
Cocks and shrooms.
Oh, buddy.
Kelly.
How about that on put it
Yeah,
on a t-shirt?
he said new tea, cocks and shrooms.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Pretty good. I buy it.
Oh my goodness.
I will share with Sarah, since she just shared her innocence with us when Jim and I were dating. He had been away for the summer and he brought me back this teddy bear, and he was with his older brother and his sister-in-law, and they were older and married, had a baby and everything. And here I am, just 15, and he brought me this little black and white little teddy bear. I still have it, and I didn't know what
me a
to name
second.
it, but I had heard this. Oh, James is going to miss it.
We gotta pause. Pause the story.
What's the story? Mike, tell us more about your Speedo.
It didn't last very long. It
Where were
shredded
the
apart.
stars located on it?
Yeah.
Yes. How did the Speedo look? The stars and the
Pretty
stripes.
sure it was where you were expecting.
Can we still look on our Amazon? Can we go
Kelly?
back?
I
that
don't
far?
know. You might.
Kelly, I'll meet you at the bar. Okay, James is back, so I can tell the story. So
Yeah, sorry.
Jim gives me this little teddy bear, and I wasn't sure what to name it, but I had heard this word on the bus, right?
Oh no.
So I named this bear my little Boo-Foo bear. And I just love my little Boo-Foo bear and Boo-Foo this and Boo-Foo that, and everybody's laughing. And finally they
Urban
laughed enough.
Dictionary?
I was like, huh?
Is it Urban Dictionary?
Oh, this is before Urban Dictionary. I had no way to know what it was or even look it up. But after a while, after they laughed at me for the whole day, Jim says, you probably should name that bear something else. And I'm like, why? Boo-Foo is so cute. I love my little Boo-Foo. I love Boo-Foo more than anything in the world. I'm just going on and on about how much I love Boo-Foo. Well, Boo-Foo is for B-U-T-T. F-U-C.
Mhm.
Finish it out.
Oh.
Mushroom stand.
So I'm just walking around talking about how much I love butt.
Mhm.
Oh,
Whoa.
I gotta
Yeah.
focus that was that Speedo that I bought.
Yep.
Poke my eye out with that thing.
That's you, hey?
Yo,
Am I gonna
no,
tell my
nowhere
dad?
close.
I have a patch over mine. I'm going to have to tell him I got stabbed in the eye with a mushroom.
You were drinking quite heavily too, so there was like alcohol
lot of
involved,
alcohol involved.
and like a bigger belly with it too.
I hope you were
Don't you
contained at
tell him
least,
how to
and nothing
America.
was escaping.
America. Oh, God. Did you manscape?
No,
Oh,
not at all.
As if I don't keep everything presentable.
James just lost his drink.
Sarah's like, I feel so bad for her mom.
My mom, it was bad though because he was standing right next to her. My mom just goes, "What?" and then like was like right there. And I was like, "Oh no!"
And I'm a bigger guy. I'm not even gonna pretend. I'm 6'3", and at that time I was probably about 260-ish. Like I'm a bigger dude, and that's not very much fabric.
Why am I thinking Mario Brothers right now?
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
That's bad.
I don't know.
Lisa's here from Yogi Hollow. She's lurking. Yogi,
Yeah,
I
I should.
Hey,
I should
Lisa.
earlier I didn't remember who Susie was. I felt so bad, but I'm blaming it on my chemo brain. I can't keep everybody's name straight. Even after I meet and speak with them several times, my brain just not function like it used to.
It's hard for everybody. There's so many people in our community. It's hard to remember everyone.
Absolutely, I'm the same way. I can't like there's like Monica from Bland's. She has like a book that she keeps, and I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe I should do
Yep.
something like that because I can't remember everybody.
We have
Yeah.
a spreadsheet. Yeah.
I mean,
so-
let's face it, you're talking to somebody who tried to pay their bill at the hardware store the other day with their library card. So
I remember that
and
story.
you think I'm joking, but I'm not.
Alicia, I'm sorry, but you owe them a couple dollars too for a couple library books that are overdue.
I brought them a 2x4 earlier. Kelly wants to know how are none of you all peeing your pants yet? What makes you think I
Yeah.
haven't?
Who said we haven't? I about lost my
think
drink
the
like
shower-
8 times.
Oh, see,
Story
James, if
and
I would have
mushroom
done
story.
that, if I would have lost my drink would have come out my nose, like guaranteed. It's not
It
fun.
happens every
It
time.
does it all the time.
He says, it's okay. Michael doesn't know me either. Right? He says, I don't know her, but I've talked to her before, but I don't know her. I'm like, then you know her.
I talk to her a lot.
I don't know why. It just takes me several times. Like, I know Baroque Cowgirl was in here earlier. I can't remember her name. I have a terrible time between Rochelle and Leanne. I get those two mixed up all the time. But give me time and I'll get it. And just like we had that new channel in here today, and I cannot remember her name. It's a very unique name, so I just call her Kay. but it takes me a long time. And if I say your name wrong, just forgive me. I'm sorry. But I can remember stories. I will never, ever forget the shower story.
Yeah.
Thank
The
God.
clincher.
You have to go back and
Mushroom
watch.
stamp.
I know.
And the mushrooms.
The mushroom stamp and the clincher.
Clincher.
That is a good name, actually. I was thinking about I'm gonna grow some Carolina Reapers next year and make heat level above our current Inferno, and I was gonna name it No Mercy, but
The clincher.
The clincher,
The
man. I'm telling
clincher.
you.
the No Mercy Clencher.
If you just call it the clincher, because you're not going to want to let that come out.
Not at all.
That's true.
You know, I made some pepper jelly the other day, and I'm calling it. Somebody already calls their pepper jelly or confetti or party fetti, and so I called mine pepper fetti, like like a confetti cake.
Mhm.
Anyways, I digress. I made this pepper jelly. It's delicious. My son came over. He was like, I don't know if I want to taste that, but he had a little bit on his spoon. He goes, oh, I really like that. It's very good. It's just a little heat on the way down. He goes, I love it. Well, a few days later, he came over. He says, Mom, that stuff ripens up over a few days. He says, I ate that whole jar. He says, oh my God, it burns on the way out like you do. He says, I love it, but it hurts so bad.
Gotta take a tray of ice cubes in there with you.
You
In a bag.
do.
It sounds like you the other day. Oh my
I
goodness.
ate a pound of habanero cheese.
No. He ate a pound of habanero cheese in one sitting. That was the issue.
Everybody does that.
Yeah.
No.
You must be from Wisconsin. That sounds
Yeah.
normal.
My goodness.
That's where your
I mean-
body is like doing a Marla hooch, like it's in or out. And I can't decide what I want to do.
Yep.
I'm prairie dogging it here.
Oh my goodness.
You make that joke about Wisconsin. I went to Wisconsin once,
Yeah.
and they had string cheese sitting next to the coffee pot in the hotel, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me! And they're like, don't forget your cheese, and I'm like, this is
Oh, get back here and get your cheese.
Michael,
That was
Susie
not
has
a
a
big
question
deal.
for you, Michael.
What's this now? Susie?
Susie has a question for you.
Susie, I think we've made about 10 sales. I was just looking. Some of the sales were multiple jars, though, so I'm not sure how many jars we've sold total, but about 10. Things have slowed down a little bit. I probably have to promote that a little bit more here so I can sell through the rest of my inventory.
Jim saw your salsa the other day. He goes, dang. He goes, they got jars and everything. He goes, tight. That's nice. He goes, I like it. It's professional. Looks good.
Yeah, usually you put it in a jar. I'm not going to ship it in an envelope.
No. You need
I mean, you could
names
try. I
on
don't
the
know how
jar.
that
You have
works.
personalized jars.
The stickers, yeah. We went
Yeah.
through Sticker Mule to custom make our
Yeah, that's cool.
labels and stuff.
Pour it in a coffee. Just pour it in a coffee filter and put a rubber band around it. Send it on out. Put it in a jar.
And we were talking about stuff like that, and I was like, I want to start giving people stuff. I was like, but I don't think the milk would stay good.
I don't
by
think
the time
milk's
we
gonna
got
last in the
there.
mail.
I was like,
I mean-
that's all I got, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, you could sell or give away cheese, but you'd still have to keep that refrigerated.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just turn it
Butter.
into soap.
Do
Butter.
soap.
Soap, butter, yeah.
Butter would only be good for like a day after it got to somebody's house, though.
So you just have to
think
pay
so, too.
$50 to ship it to someone in a day. No big deal.
If you
Styrofoam
make
and dry
pretty
ice.
butter, people would buy it. You could send it frozen, and by the time it got there, it sits on the counter good anyways. You don't have to refrigerate real butter.
True.
Yeah,
True.
real butter. That's true, but you know,
As long as you wash it correctly, because if you
Yeah.
don't, it's
Yeah.
not gonna stay right.
But you could wax coat cheeses.
yes, you can.
Yeah.
Y'all, I
Yep.
don't have a cheese press. I have to do that though.
Inferno cheese whiz. Always says. Or canned cheese.
Mike and Chelsea, hey, that's a business idea right there. Let's team up.
Right?
Let's get
Okay.
something going here.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I
And Scott's
saved
here
all
with
your ghost
rambling.
peppers.
Scott's
Yep.
in the house.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, what's going on, Scott? Good to see you again tonight.
That's a good idea.
What?
It's been
I
a
could
day
look
of
at
lives,
cheese
haven't it?
and
I
you
just
could
popped
put
all
the
over the place today. I haven't
ghost
done
peppers in
anything.
it.
And
Oh.
it'll be like honey and ghost pepper
Oh
cheese.
yeah, we'll put the ghost peppers and the cheese
Ooh.
that we took out of it.
Yeah.
Honey, ghost pepper cheese. Could you imagine a grilled cheese with that? Ooh.
No,
That sounds
the honey
painful.
was hot enough.
Yeah, right.
my goodness.
Man, that actually does sound pretty
If
tasty.
you could have
Yeah.
honey ghost pepper cheese, grilled cheese sandwich, and then just a drizzle of just regular honey on top,
Mhm.
that would be good. I'm hungry.
You're making me hungry. What do
Would
you
honey
do?
be good with grilled cheese?
You have to put
I've
that
never
in.
considered that.
Mm.
Sounds
James,
delicious.
what have you been up to besides
Um,
being knighted by the queen?
Well, that was an ordeal. We'll talk about that this week on our live. No,
What
just
I want to know is when you were knighted by the queen, did you get a mushroom stamp on the side?
Like, the mushroom stamped. There's
He was knighted by the king.
Because I've heard rumors about her.
oh,
my
man.
goodness. I can't handle
You okay,
this.
Chelsea?
I'm crying.
Y'all need Jesus.
when you said you get mushroom stamped by the queen and you went like this, have you ever seen Idiocracy?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
Aren't we
Okay, the
living it
car
now?
where it's just sitting in the car.
Aren't we just living it now?
Plants need electrolytes. That's what they need to live.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I want to just throw it out there that I was the one making the movie comments, not him.
Yeah, she's the movie whiz. I'm not.
And yes, I love Pauly Shore. Absolutely.
I do too. You know what I'm talking about? When he's up in the combine and son-in-law.
Mhm.
Yep.
I love
Yep,
that.
and like every time we're in pajamas, like footy pajamas, the kids come over and I'm like,
Steven Tyler PJs.
Oh,
Steven Tyler PJs.
but do you actually sit like and try to lick the back of your shoulder? Do you do that?
There's no way. Although I did.
I want to know, Michael
tried
and
that the
Sarah,
other
have
day.
you ever seen Pauly Shore movies?
I gotta.
You
I'm
have
embarrassed.
to, guys.
You have to watch
We're the
Son-in-Law.
same age.
I
We
think-
got to get this going. You
Some
have
of
to
them-
watch them.
We just watched Encino Man free on
Yeah.
YouTube.
The Encino Man was on
Encino
YouTube.
Man, I love Brendan Fraser in that. That is hysterical.
Yes.
That was- I
Don't
think
es
that
un
was the
biblioteca.
Who is this person?
I've never seen this person in my life.
Okay,
Oh,
so
he's
you're
just
probably
hysterical.
seeing older Pauly Shore. You need to look at younger Pauly Shore.
Yeah. Look
Feel
up
that,
Son-in-Law.
Yeah,
You love
Son-in-Law.
Son-in-Law.
Yes,
Yes.
That's from
yep,
Encino Man, right?
that is absolutely Pauly Shore.
Yeah, that's
What movie was that when he was in the army? I wasn't a big fan of that one. He's a
Is it in
water
the Army now?
purification specialist.
I think so.
Is it in
Yeah.
the Army now?
yeah,
Pretty sure.
Army now
In the
in
Army
Army
now.
now. Yeah,
That seems familiar.
where he pulls the grenade, throws the pin.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is
That's
Pauly
him.
Shore.
That's
That
him.
kind of looks familiar.
Oh, I love Pauly Shore.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Favorite Pauly Shore movie. Son-in-Law.
Biodome.
Ooh, mine's a mix. I don't know. I love all three
I'm just
of them.
gonna have to say
I
Encino
love,
Man.
I love Encino Man, but I don't know.
But
Biodome
Jury
and
Duty
Son-in-Law.
too. Jury Duty
Yeah.
was a good one.
I don't.
You know what got me mad about Encino Man? There wasn't an Encino Man.
Did it
2.
hurt?
She unfroze too.
What?
You just ruined the
I
movie
like
for Michael
I
and
like
Sarah.
the stained glass door.
I'm just trying to be part of it.
Nugs.
No.
Sarah and Michael, please, this week, this is
You
your
have to
homework
watch
assignment
it.
for the quickie. You've got to watch. Pick
Hi,
one,
Daddy.
either Encino Man, Biodome, or Son-in-Law. I suggest Son-in-law.
Son-in-Law is a classic, big time. But I don't
We
know.
got Weird
Encino Man is pretty
Science.
much where it's at.
Son-in-law?
Son-in-law?
I would watch
Son-in-Law.
Son-in-law first, just so that you can appreciate Pauly Shore, and then if you appreciate
Yeah.
his humor, then
Yeah,
you'll
before
really
you
love
get into Weenies in the
Biodome
Juice.
and Encino
No
Man.
wheeze in the juice.
No squeeze in the juice, man.
We don't have time to
Right,
watch
did you?
movies.
Oh, I feel you. Trust me.
We watched Coco Melon.
Coco Melon,
and
Bluey.
Bluey, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
See, we don't have
Wonderful.
cable or streaming services, so my kids are stuck on PBS. So at least you have entertaining stuff.
Yo,
Yeah.
I grew up on PBS. PBS is
Heck
great.
yeah,
So did
PBS
I,
is
but it
awesome.
went way downhill.
It's not good anymore.
No, I can't even watch Sesame Street anymore. It turned all political.
Oh,
they're
no.
they're
I
literally
just have
talking
to
about
say,
the certain
James,
thing.
James,
And
it does
it's,
not look like you're holding your dog. It looks like you're holding a one-eyed black cat
It does.
with one big green eye in the middle of its forehead.
Oh, is
Well,
it both?
The cat was behind me, but I shoot her out a little bit ago.
Your
Is it
dog.
both?
It's the bow in her hair. It looks like a cat's eye, and it just looks like you got a one-eyed cat that looks very angry at us. Doesn't it, guys?
She doesn't find any humor in that.
I do.
Not this diva.
Sweet thing. She blends in with your chair, and then with just the green bow, it looks like an eyeball.
Right. The green bow blends in with my Iron Maiden shirt.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice. So if you guys get the chance, make a date night, watch a movie, son-in-law.
When we have a date night, we usually go to sleep.
What, our next anniversary a year from now?
Yeah. Usually it's once a year.
Oh yeah.
Our first,
I remember those
first
days.
date since we had Emmy, our first child, we both fell asleep in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Sounds about
We
right.
all slept.
I it's been a while, but I remember those days. It's like, oh, they're distracted. You can go to sleep. You can relax.
We didn't have our kiddos overnight Friday night through Saturday, and
you slept for 12 hours.
y'all, he was on like lives and stuff, and like on the I passed out on the couch at 8:30 and didn't wake up till 8:30 in the morning. So
That sounds amazing.
It does.
It was
Roost and
awesome.
Rescue says date night, no showers.
We don't shower anymore. It's
Kelly
traumatic.
says that her and Louis date every single night, and they have 10 kids. You guys got this.
Woo, buddy.
That's right.
Like 10.
That's
they
why
got
they
10
have
kids.
10 kids.
That's why I have a milk cow, because I can go out and not have to deal with my kids.
You can wash them
30
wieners.
minutes.
Wash them wieners on your cow.
Absolutely.
Put it on a tea. Mike, James is like, what? Wash what wieners?
Oh,
What?
They weren't here for that.
So James, we took our cow to an elementary school for
For
like a
Heritage
Heritage Day
Fair.
thing where they're like, hey,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is a dairy cow. This is some little boy who's had to be like 8, 9 years old goes,
Oh.
she has 4 wieners. And I'm like, no,
Think of all the mushroom stamps.
those are teats. And he goes, she's got 4 tits. And I'm like, I'm done. I can't have this conversation with her.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then the teacher's comment was, yeah, she does have 4 tits. I mean, you drank out of a tit whenever you were a baby too. And we were like, oh goodness, that came from out of a teacher's mouth.
Was that a public school?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wow.
It was great.
That was awesome.
And she said tit, not teat.
Oh,
She said
she
tit.
said she told the kid he drank from tits too.
Mm.
His mom.
Wow.
Oh my
Yep.
tits.
Tits up. Tits up.
It was great. Oh,
Disney
goodness.
remembers those days, and sleep was a luxury. That is for sure.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was. I mean, don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. Our youngest is
Rescue
5,
says, and that's why
but-
we homeschool.
Yep. That's why I don't pay any attention to it. I use words like teats and udders and everything else like that. My kids know they don't giggle. I'm sitting there trying to like teach these kids how we milk a cow, and that video that I have up on YouTube was the one that I used in order to
Yeah, you
teach
sent
them.
that to the school.
Yeah, I sent that to the school and they played it. And like every single time the word teat was mentioned, they were like, and I was like, oh
Or
my
he said
goodness.
manure, they're like,
The
poop.
manure, yeah. Great.
Oh, kids these
Yep.
days.
Kids.
Just call them milk wieners, and everybody will be
Mhm.
I'm playing with
wash
milk
them
wieners.
milk wieners. Put it on a tea.
Oh my goodness, it's funny. Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Is your cow okay, guys?
Oh
after
yeah, she's
flipping?
fine. Mm-hmm. She's
'Cause I
good.
didn't know
She
she
actually
did
takes
the
it
next-
slower now.
The next day, I didn't know she would be a little more cautious with her walking because
Oh yeah,
Big time.
she learned her lesson.
She doesn't run anymore. She was really
The
looking
scary
forward
thing
to
is
that.
when a cow does splits, it can it will.
Mhm.
You're done.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
It's like
That's
a
why I was
horse
so
breaks
worried
its
when I
leg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I
She's
saw her
fine.
slip like that.
She'd never done that before. That was the first time she'd ever.
She
slid
wanted
like that.
food. She came
did.
running in.
She booked it for that feed. So,
I
but
was
yeah,
worried that
no,
she'd end up like with a groin pull that could really affect her.
Mhm.
no, she's good now. She just takes it a lot slower coming around the corner.
Milk wieners.
Keep her away
She
from those shower faucets.
Right?
Don't want to slip on one of those things.
You don't want to slip in the shower either.
Mhm.
James, you missed it earlier? Were you?
Oh
here?
no, I was here. I was here.
Nice to meet you, James.
Yeah. I was like, hey, great
Well,
introduction,
you
by the
guys
way.
came here for a week and you got a lot more than you were planning for.
Oh. No.
Well,
Oh,
guys,
goodness.
it's been about an hour and a half, and so it is almost 11 o'clock. And I know
Yep.
Michael and Sarah have babies; they need to get to bed.
Well, they're
And,
in bed. Besides, this one's on the couch.
These babies
Thank
need to get to
God.
bed.
There's
Yeah,
Those
I'm
babies
over
need to
it.
get to bed. And then they can lay there at night staring at the ceiling going, I told you not to say that story.
usually
But
I'm
you
how
already
told
saying
me.
it.
I'm
It's-
satisfied. It was worth
It's
it.
out there now. I have to go watch it.
Oh, it's out there. We can all laugh at it and we can all share funny stories and we're all friends and it's all
Mhm.
good.
Yes. Awesome.
It's
Now
all
the
good.
fact that we have both mics on here, one broke a chair while in it, the other one turned off a shower. The clincher just works for both of those
Right?
scenarios.
They are.
Mike
I wish
Lynch
I
and
would have.
Mosquito.
I should have asked this. Michael's, plural. What is a hidden talent you have?
Oh gosh.
We have strong anuses.
I can turn off the shower without using my hands.
And with that, good night.
And with that.
I'm really confused on how he could speak for me. I'm a little concerned. What have you been saying?
Oh, man.
This time.
Real quick
Oh.
though, before we go, I want to know about this scavenger hunt. What is
Oh,
the concept
oh,
of the scavenger
yes,
hunt? Because I
on,
wanted to do one.
Raquel's scavenger hunt that
Yeah.
she does.
She did riddles.
So yeah, she did riddles. You had to figure out what she was describing in first person back with that item. It's
Nice.
generic household items.
Yeah, y'all should go ahead and watch that because it's actually really funny to watch Michael book it from one place to the other. Like you can see him, he
Okay,
literally
so
like
there was 3 teams, and I believe and I say we because I'm giving you credit too. We
I
won
did
6 out of the 10.
10.
No,
Yeah.
I sat there like this the whole time and
Yeah.
said, "I'm gonna scooch up so that way Michael doesn't
Because I'm
hit
probably
me."
going to run you over.
It was bad. I thought he was gonna throw me into the computer, and I was literally just sitting here the whole time. He did everything.
I get a little competitive, and I shouldn't.
A little. Mm-hmm.
I'll have to check out that replay.
Oh, it was
Yeah, they're pretty good. We did. I think we were on last week. We did hers last week, and then.
Yep.
But yeah, it's fun. She actually has a pretty good setup the way she does it. So
That's good.
I'd get a chance to check out Rolling with Raquel's channel. She does her lives every Monday. She does some sort of either quiz or
She's becoming like a game show host. On
yes,
YouTube.
basically.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Nice.
awesome. I missed it because I was watching the channel, or I was watching I was watching Aaron. Aaron was giving an update on how they're feeling.
Yeah, Mondays are real hard. Mondays are busy.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. And that's why, some people were tuning in earlier, like Baroque Cowgirl, and she says, gosh, I hope I can stay awake. It's like, I'm sorry it's so late. But there's so many lives.
There are a lot.
There's no way I could do it during a normal time. And so I think since it was called a quickie too, I'd put it later in the evening. And that way, if we had any slips of the tongue as far as like dirty language or shower stories or anything, it would be okay.
Oh, there was a slip
Mosquitoes.
of the tongue in Raquel's. It was oh gosh, free shirt was her word.
To give away a shirt at the end.
It was not shirt. It was free something else.
He forgot the R.
He forgot the R.
He's like free shat.
Did you guys see the other day my tongue twister the other day that I was challenging people to say?
No, I haven't seen that one.
I slit the sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, I don't want
You'll
to.
get
I
banned.
embarrassed myself.
Real quick.
Like, lots of cuss words all in one.
James is shaking his head. I'm wondering if he knows where it's from.
Oh my, yeah. It's from a movie.
Yes.
The line is, oh my god.
I slit the sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit. And it was the first time he could say that because he fell in love with the girl that he met at the carnival.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the movie. It's an
The
older
Jerk.
movie. Yes, there it is. The Jerk. Yes, I'm sitting there I keep sitting there thinking about him, and I'm like, I picture him in my head with the.
Yeah, you can see the face and the scene in your head, but you
Yeah,
can't
get the damn.
That's one I don't know.
Yeah,
You've never
it's
seen The
pretty
Jerk?
funny. The Jerk's
No, I
pretty
know
funny.
a lot of older
Martin
movies,
Sheen- or
80s
Martin
movies, 70s movies. I'm all good, but I don't think I've seen that one.
Harry
Steve
Potter.
Martin.
Oh yeah, that comes up in tomorrow's video too. Don't you worry.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
She loves Harry Potter.
Durr.
Durr.
Absolutely.
Oh goodness.
I could get by without watching movies for the most part.
He probably could. He doesn't know a lot of bands. He doesn't know a lot of movies. Like he'll know the song and the words to a song, but he couldn't tell you who
He knows
sings
fashion though.
Oh, Lord,
Moose.
what is Kelly up to now? What did I miss, Kelly, that made you come off with that one, hot dog tits?
It's probably from the milk wieners.
Oh no, hot dog. She's talking about she's
The milk
giving another
wieners,
line.
hot dog tits.
She's giving.
I mean, they kind of do look like hot dogs.
Hot dog tits. Put it on
Wow.
a
I never would have thought about that though.
That's bad.
You should take some pictures like with just them in a bun.
Dress them up for Halloween, guys.
Have you had your dairy yet?
Right? Wrapped in a croissant like a pig in a blanket.
Croissant.
A teat in a blanket.
Yes, a teat in a blanket.
Blanket. Oh God. Okay. Kelly said she can't breathe.
Oh man.
Okay. So next week, guys, I hope to see you at 9:30. We're going to be having a quickie with Casey from Ormsby Farms.
Yes.
We should be laughing on that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
He was clutching his
Absolutely.
pearls earlier. I know he's full of shenanigans, so he's going to have some fun answers for our questions.
Mhm.
So, Michael and Sarah, do you want to say anything before we say goodbye? How was your first quickie?
The quickie was great. I would love to have another quickie with you.
Sarah's like, what?
Whatever.
She's like, I'm open to anything at this point. Just get it over.
This Friday, we're going to be on Lisa's live Yogi Hollow Farm.
Awesome.
Okay,
Awesome.
cool.
And Sarah, how is Thanksgiving going to be this year at your mother-in-law's?
Well, I think she actually knew that story.
Apparently, she knew what was happening, eh?
Yeah, she actually knows a lot of our stories because
Yeah, we're pretty open, I think.
we are very open now that years have passed.
Oh yeah.
There's
We
more.
have to wait that
bad
X amount of time.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe we can share some more sometime.
Michael is satisfied with his care.
Those little IV
You know, I've never tried a bidet, but that might be fun.
Oh, Lord.
A nice way to clean your booty, that's for sure.
That's about as close as to
After all your salsa, it might help.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, everybody have a great evening. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody in the chat. I apologize if I missed anybody in the chat. It is so difficult to be all involved in what's in front of you here and follow the chat at the same time. So if I missed anybody, I apologize. It is not intentional. Thank you, everybody, for coming up on the panel tonight. We had a lot of fun. And a special thank you to Michael and Sarah. I had a great time, and it was great getting to know a little bit more about you guys.
Had a blast.
So,
Yeah, thank you.
Have a
good
good
night,
night.
everybody.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Michael.
Thank
you.
you.
It was fun. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.